this actually decides to display. Good. I'm glad that's happening. All right. How about... Nope, I've got my mic up max on the Streamlabs. Let's just jack it up a little bit. Oh, well, yeah, that sounds a bit like a skill issue to me. All right. Now, let's try not to die so much today. Well, I only died once yesterday, technically, but oh, rip. Well, my brain's about to be pudding too. Well, actually, my brain is in a pre-existing state of pudding because of my workday as well, for reasons I will not elaborate on stream. But anyway, time to disintegrate things even further. It's me. It's just me.
I had some money to spare after disposing of the horn, so it seemed time to invest in some new tools. Farkas is one of the few merchants willing to risk selling to an independent like me, and his prices are steep. But the other choice is to let one of the so-called city wardens give me orders, and take a cut of my profits. They've been after me for years to join one of their stables, but I'm not interested. Maybe they'll get the idea and give up. More likely, they'll just ramp up the threats. Nothing I can't handle if I'm careful. And lucky. And my luck seems to have finally turned for the better.
Maybe they're like cousins or something. Or like business partners in a past venture. I mean, obviously, Farkas cannot himself be Iron Tarkus, because... Okay. Sorry. I need to need to think about what I even need here. I'm gonna go with... that... I actually have so much loot. Yeah. Gonna buy a bunch of useless broadhead arrows because Garrett throws all his money in the river. Anyway, I was going to say Farkas cannot himself be Iron Tarkus because of that happening.
Yes, I'm sure I was
need all this stuff. Need all this stuff. Need all of this stuff.
These creeps are gonna lead me right back to whoever sent them to kill me.
Someone
But
following
only if I
us.
can tail them without them noticing me.
Nothing to be seen now.
Actually, that is fair. Iron Tarkus is undead. So maybe Farkas is about to arise from a nearby bonfire. This mission could be interesting because there is actually a fail state on this one. The run could die if I'm exceedingly stupid. I mean, this sneaking section is not especially difficult.
Someone behind us. Did you hear someone? Just the wind, I guess.
That doesn't mean I can't mess it up somehow. Who's... Okay, somebody's walking around. Alright. It's not... Yeah, we're gonna just be kind of following these guys and stopping periodically. My brain is, as I mentioned, also pudding.
Thought I heard someone back there.
Which means it's, maybe not the best night to be streaming, but
Nothing
whatever.
there now.
Struggling to come up with interesting things to say about, about these two boys that we're following.
Someone behind us.
Heard something weird.
Are you
back
kidding?
there.
Dude. Oh, no! Oh, that's what happened. Uh-oh. 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 We're in danger. I didn't realize there was metal there. I'm not paying attention. Oh, no. You guys literally just imagine that? Are you kidding? Yeah, okay, well... Hang on. Yeah, no. I was gonna say that the fail didn't come quite as early as I remember it coming. I was gonna be like, wait, is there like some alternate thing that I don't remember? I mean, Ramirez's mansion is not that difficult to locate. Actually, wait, no. I'm gonna... Since these broadhead arrows are useless, this fire arrow is... Oh no, it costs 300. I thought they cost 200 for some reason. I was about to say that's equally useless. But infinitely funnier to have.
Me.
Yes, I'm sure there was Garrett in the window. He's dead.
I mean,
No.
These
he is the
creatures
spitting
bring
image
back
of
whoever
Garrett.
Sent them to kill me, but only if I can
Thought I
tell
heard
them
someone
what
following
I
us. Nothing now.
I like how the second that I step out there, it's, is someone following us? These guys are far too paranoid. Well, there's at least one other person, because I heard somebody wandering around earlier. But, yeah. This isn't a very high traffic city.
Stop.
Usually
Is someone following us?
in the
Nothing there now.
the various I mean, city fan missions are kind of like the most popular genre, and usually they just say like, oh, there's a curfew, and that's why there's nobody around, and why there's excessive. Yeah, see, here's somebody. Why there's excessive guards, etc. Bro, did he actually see me? Unbelievable. Okay. Start this off by saying this is not particularly difficult, and then manage to... oh my god. Can you guys just settle down, please?
Nothing now.
Oh wow. That's a lot of people for given the area. Okay, these guys settled down. Where did they? Oh my god, where did they go? Okay,
Someone
good.
behind us.
I thought they randomly decided to change route or something.
Nothing there now.
Their patrol path to get to Ramirez is actually randomized based on, I think there's like 4 different routes or something like that. Wonder if that guy over there is the same guy I saw earlier. Because in that case, I've almost reached your previous record of people that you've seen on your walk home.
Nothing now.
Ah, thank you, Cygnus. Is that how you pronounce your name? Yeah, the run's been going reasonably well so far, actually. Other than me killing myself like a fool in the Bone Horde yesterday because of my hubris. I knew the risks that killing the zombies had the chance to propel some of their guts to me at speed to kill me. But I did it anyway. I could have been, other than my fail earlier with assassins here, I could have been on a no-fail run so far. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Any object that hits Garrett at sufficient speed has a chance to hurt and or kill him.
Stop. Is someone following us?
Yeah, you can check out the clip if you want. I preserved it for posterity because it was exceedingly stupid. But in Thief Gold, actually, because of well, in the Dark Project, because they're the same game functionally, it is also entirely possible to kill yourself by going at enough of a velocity via bunny hopping. If Garrett gets to a certain speed, he just reaches like terminal velocity in the most literal sense of the word, and just has a heart attack and dies. I think the only place that you can actually achieve that velocity in the base game is, okay, let's not screw this up this time. I think the only place you can achieve that in the base game is the Little Big World in Constantine's place. You might be able to do it in the Bone Horde in certain places, actually, seems to me, because there are some pretty wide open spaces there. I don't know where this man's friend went. I can only assume that he de-aggroed and decided to leave, but this guy was still looking for me, so he just got left behind. Yeah, actually, speaking of learning, I learned yesterday in Craig's Cleft that the Hammerites that are unarmed working in the forge can, if they get alerted, they can run to a crate full of hammers, like with a hammer texture inside it, and pick up a hammer and equip it from there. I genuinely did not know that that was possible. I've never seen that happen in my life. Usually because I'm a save scummer. I don't do stuff like this most of the time. I pretend to be good at Thief, but I'm of average skill at best, I'd say. Alright, man. Good night. Now that I don't have to follow you anymore. Oop.
Yeah, he's tapping you. Where are they gonna put the poor saps they grabbed?
Dunno. Toss them into a well or something. Anyhow, they just don't have enough guys no more.
Kinda sad. Used to be the power. Now they're just a bunch of guys wishing for the old days.
I genuinely hate this gravel texture because, like, from the sound of it, it's like... Actually, I'm not going to waste a moss on this. From the... Why am I suddenly lagging? Something about... Okay. That was bizarre. Something about looking at that one specific angle was just causing the whole game to lag. But anyway, yeah, as I mentioned yesterday when I was in Craig's Cleft, that gravel sound texture sounds like it should be,
Someone making noise?
I am going to become the Joker right now. I don't know how that guy alerted to me. Yeah, this is supposed to be gravel. The sound of it is... Oh my god. If these guys trigger the alarm, I am gonna actually lose my mind. Anyway, it counts as being, despite the fact that it sounds very similar to this grass texture that I'm currently walking on, the grass texture is the same level of loudness as carpet, and the gravel is as loud as tile. So...
Look at this! This way!
What do you mean, look at this? There's nobody over there. The bodies are in the dark. Oh, now this guy's gonna get involved.
We've got an intruder around.
Tile and metal, I think, are about the same. And actually, splashing in water counts as being about that loud as well. Like, if you jump into a body of water. Actually, like, paddling through the water, swimming, is not that loud. But, okay, dude, I'm gonna need you to just settle down, please. Or alternatively, get yourself in a suitable position to, yeah. Much better. Once I learned you can blackjack guys on second alert, I became too powerful. My blackjacking ways are unstoppable now. Bro. Okay. I'm just going to evacuate the premises. We have to come in through the back anyway. Take out this guy just in case. Just on general principle. We're gonna hope the archer doesn't follow us. Archers are extremely dangerous. Sword guys are kinda not. There's basically not... Oh my god. These guys are gonna have a conversation or something? Whatever. Might as well use a couple of my 17 water arrows. Did I just miss a conversation? Whatever. It's fine. I'm not doing a completionist run or anything. I would like to revisit some of the spots. I mean, I've been doing the readables and things as I encounter them, but... Alright. This is where we learn how lockpicking works. Voila! Lockpicking. Okay. Gotta... Yeah, steal Ramirez's belt, fire poker, which is in the secret compartment in his bedroom, and 2,000 loot. Good. This is a good room. Ramirez's mansion is one of the more bizarre mansion heists. It's not really anything about the way that the mansion is laid out makes sense. Like, at least from a in-world perspective. Like, what? Oh my god, there's another one. Like, I knew that there was at least one empty room in here, but... Okay, that's the basement. We could... Actually, we could just get Ramirez over with. Because he's down here somewhere. There's at least... one guy walking around. There might be a couple of guards down here, actually. Seems to me. The urge to quick save is strong. Courtyard key. Okay. Well, what's this then? Is this the kitchen? No, absolutely not. Not even close. Is this where... Oh, this is where Ramirez is. Okay. We're all good. I kind of don't remember if I'm... I think I'm allowed to blackjack him. I think I'm just not allowed to kill him. Hang on. I mean, it does just say... Cat jam. Ew.
Maybe I should send some muscle after the stone group. I think the tanks is...
Okay, I'm taking the chance. Yeah. Okay, we're safe, I think. Probably. Unless we get a skull in the next, like, 2 seconds. It absolutely is not time for me to move along. I still have loot to get, Garrett. You've self-imposed... Wait. Hang on. There's no way that this... Yeah. Is it like in his bedroom or something? Have I done this in a very inefficient order? Yeah, that's fine. What is this? The ledger. Well, we'll be going to the Overlord's Fancy in the not-too-distant future, assuming I don't screw anything up anymore. Right, this is the Burrick room. I don't think that there's any loot down there. Now this is Cat Jam. I don't know why the Burricks get that, like, hype music. But, oh, wait, no, we get hype music here. Oh, okay, so we're back to where we started. Alright, so that is the Burrick observation and brooding pacing in my dark dungeon section of the place. This, yeah, good. Well, his larders are empty. Ramirez has seen better days. And he's going to see worse days, I think, before the evening is up. I mean, he's already got... that was a good use of resources. He's already got massive head trauma and is probably going to be eating the rest of his meals through a straw for the next little bit. Do we have any coin wishing enjoyers in the house tonight? No, I don't think we do. That's fine. What's this? Mina, dear, it's not as bad as it seems. The sir isn't so harsh if you learn his habits. When he's upstairs like the library, cosset him with tea and cakes, and chat of the household doings. When he's in the cellar with his gold, though, don't dare bother him, lest he rings for you. Then hop to it like the tricksters on your tail. For some reason, I thought that the... Hi! What? Oh, Puffy? What is this guy... I'm gonna go crazy. I can't... Why is this man, like, invincible? Why are you un-KO'able, dude? And he's fast. He's fast as fuck. Okay. How about this? Anyway, yes, it's Puffy.wave you're thinking of. I actually have that set to my, that's the intro, the outro, and the intermission. Oh, and the alarm's going.
Over there.
Yeah.
Hey, come out at once.
Y'all got any loot in
As
here?
soon as I find...
Okay. It's fine. I got 3 flash bombs. I got plenty of water arrows. I'm just going to have to deal with the... Plenty of water arrows.
You're dog meat.
What do you mean I'm dog meat? What do you mean I'm dog meat? What do you mean I'm dog meat, dude? I don't want to be dog meat. And because the alarm's going off, there's going to be like a bazillion... No, this is a bad idea. There's like a bazillion dudes in the streets.
Maybe I should head back to my own neighborhood.
Okay. Come over here. Step into my office.
How's this feel?
Okay.
Get back here, you color.
Can I interest you in coming this way, my friend? Right over here. Just right... Actually, as long as there's no archers, I should be... I spoke too soon. Okay, please? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Just follow me into this dark alley. It'll be fine, I promise. Okay. Now I just have to deal with the entire rest of the mansion. There is no way to disable this alarm, by the way, at least that I'm aware of, so... This is gonna be a little spicy. But what would an Ironman run be without a little spice? I also don't... I went to the other side of the house, I think. Okay, tiara, I got a little fashion to go with my sewer tiara from yesterday. Honestly, just gonna leave all the doors open at this point, because... Why not? No, you did not tell me. Was it good? Boy, boys, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, I must point out that breaking legs is really rather inefficient if we wish our clients to be able to pursue their rather active lives in order to immediately repair their debts. I encourage your initiative in this area. Perhaps you might take a lesson from the gardener and these hedge clippers who trims off one branch while letting the rest to grow. And most of our clients do start with fingers to spare. Okay, 750. We're not doing too bad in the loot department. Too spicy? There's... I was gonna say there isn't such a thing as too spicy, but there definitely is. There are spice levels where the flavor is just gone and it's just like capsicum or whatever that's called. We got any... No, this is not the fire poker place. Yeah, 7.5 is good for a first attempt. I would call that a big win. If I could just get the key to the chests in the basement, I think that's going to account for a not insignificant portion of loot. Whoop. Alright. 950.
Mr. Ramirez, I beg your attention. While, as you say, there is most certainly breach in the Dreckbone pit, my subordinates inform me that this is due to the encroach of hammer patrols among the patrons, and that my immediate Dreckbone comptroller, Ginny, has been unable to deal with the problem. Should this qualify as full breach, I must regretfully insist that the branch is on Ginny's part and not mine. I am, of course, happy to furnish all ledgers for verification. Lord Bafford. Mr. Vrinde, recall our previous conversation about untapped... Actually, wait, I know what Ramirez sounds like. He's more like... Master Vrinde, recall our previous conversation about untapped sources. Can you find any precedent on going into the walled section of the old quarter? There's all that crap about walking evil, but you know how the hammers are. 10 to 1 gets there's all sorts of property, no known heir, free for picking without even having to pay gelt for lawful overlook. Anyhow, no rush on this one. Better to look into it on the quiet rather than rile the hammers or let Reputo or Webster hear about it. Ramirez.
Well, there is a lot of property in the sealed section of Old Quarter, but it's extremely well hidden. And that could be an issue for me once we get there. No matter how many times I play this game, I always struggle with the expert loot goal on Haunted Cathedral. You know, if I had a healing potion, these speed potions would make me feel good. I could just, like, run past all of the opposition in the streets that is hunting for me, but unfortunately I cannot afford to take an arrow in the back, which I will definitely do if I try that approach. So okay, I think Ramirez's bedroom is over here. Do I even have a map of this place? Not really. Okay, who's walking around? Alright, so Mr. Invincible is guarding the front door. This is where we find the silver fire poker. Okay, not there, but... here? Yes. Okay. Whoops. Whoop. Okay. Cannot afford to be burning myself to death. Gotta keep some diamonds in the fireplace, you know. Do we have... absolutely, the obligatory bathroom loot. And that's it. 2,000... yeah. I like that little vase there for, like, a chamber pot. I guess I don't actually have to go back down to the basement. I think 2,000 loot should be more than sufficient for Thieves Guild. I hope. If not, fuck it, we ball. Okay, how am I going to get out of here? Maybe... You know what? Maybe I take the oh, okay, it's not the window. It's a balcony exit. Which possibly and even probably has an archer patrolling it, actually, come to think of it. Okay, that could be a bit of an issue. Never mind. That's a wash. Wait. Wait, it might not be a wash, actually. We have hope. We have hope to not break our legs. This man is our ticket. Alright, here we go. Actually, this might not even be a damaging fall, but best to throw this guy down anyway. Just in case, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that sort of figures. Okay, home territory is where? Home turf is there. Is that where Farkas's place is? I don't remember. I do know that there will be at least one at least one archer patrolling. I think if I just go down here, I should be, well, if not safe, at least in less danger. Better safe than sorry. I've been far too sorry. Of course she is. We.
I love this province.
Who is so? Oh my God.
What's that? Hey, someone taffing about.
I am taffing about as much as humanly possible. Yeah, I was about to say, probably same. Okay, I do have 4 flash bombs, so this is less of a dangerous situation than I thought. Is home turf past Fark? Oh shit, this is where... Wait, is home turf that way? Okay, this counts as being... Okay, well, I'm going completely the wrong direction, in fact. Home turf is over here. Me when I forget where I live. Okay, I should be heading south. Okay, that's fine. That guy's a sword guy, so he's less of an issue.
All right, you're in for it now, Chief.
I absolutely am. I am absolutely in for it. This way? Maybe? No, this is back to Farkas's, isn't it? Or it... shit, this is Farkas's place. Okay, minor setback. This... This way, maybe? Shortcut through somebody's house? Question mark? I don't really even know what that building is for. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay,
Move, and you're doomed.
okay, we pray that this is the right direction. This is not the right direction, is it? I don't... Oh, maybe it is. Shit.
What is that?
Why'd there have to be so many archers? Okay. Wait a second. I need to be going south and this is north. This is not good. This is what we call a bad situation. Okay. So we need to be going south. There is a dead end. There is a actual southward path. I guess I'm going to assume that this is the actual southward path. Nope, that isn't anything. That's the machine that glows. We all need one of those. I think there's an archer over here still somewhere. I cannot hear anything now, so that's good. Is this home turf? Please tell me this is home turf. I think this is home turf. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, only took me 2 tries on Assassin. Not bad. Not bad. I need to... Pardon me. I need to make a quick pit stop here. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Time for a little Thieves Guild. Yeah. Okay, Thieves Guild actually... Hang on, I'll share my thoughts on Thieves Guild after the cutscene here.
I was going to pay Lord Randall and his vase collection a visit, but the Downwind Thieves Guild beat me to the score. Word is that they haven't divvied the booty yet. Apparently their leaders, Donald and Reuben, are arguing over the prized sapphire vase. Sounds like they could use a third party to settle their disagreement. Since I'm no mediator, I'll just steal the vase from them. They'll be so busy blaming each other, no one will suspect an outsider. The Downwinders run a gambling den called the Overlord's Fancy, which operates under a nearby restaurant. The guild's hideout is beneath the casino. I have a rough map of the complex I got from sources from the inside. Once I'm in the Overlord's Fancy, I'll have to search for the secret entrance to the hideout. Have to be careful. The Downwinders know me all too well. If they catch sight of me, they'll know who took the vase. Assuming they don't just kill me for trespassing. Finding the vase may prove difficult since I have no idea where it is. Should be
Me
a hot
neither,
topic
Garrett.
of
Me neither.
conversation among the downwinders. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to overhear where they're stashing it. Time to make a living.
Yeah, so the music is good. Bar Casino combo is cool. The idea, like the conceptual idea of Thieves Guild is good. Like, oh, there's like two guys that have like they're fighting over a thing. You need to get the key from one guy to get the other guy has. Like double mansion heist, go beneath the streets to like get between the places, but it is clothed inside a sewer level that everything kind of looks the same to me. No matter what I do, I cannot mentally map the Thieves Guild. It's got some like actually legitimately good stealth challenges in it if you're ghosting it, for example. But the navigation for me just absolutely throws it off. It's like the same like 3 brick textures in the entire sewers. So that's I never look forward to it. And also there's the this bracelet, which, as far as I remember, there's not really any clues given to where it might be. I remember where it is, but only because I've played this game a lot of times. If you had never played this game, I don't know how you would even find it. So, yeah. Alright, obviously we need the flash bombs. Maybe a few moss arrows would not go amiss. And let's make a no. That's okay. That's 20 waters, which is probably more than I'm going to use. Maybe I get a healing potion just in case. Oh, and I forgot to save. Like a fool. Anyway. My one save that I'm permitted. Yeah. We're going with that. We're going with that.
Password?
Reeves balls, Sutter. It's me.
That's the password.
Security is
It's Reeves
necessary
balls.
to prevent exposure and dilution of talent. Do you want to argue with the lords? Now what's the password?
Hand of shadow, foot of air. Open the door, okay?
Well, now he hasn't given me the password.
Are you taffing me?
Security is necessary to
And I'm standing here listening to Dano tell you the password. You think he's gonna let me if I'm not in the guild? Or you think I'm lackwit enough not to remember it?
Sutter, I'll put up with your airs a ways, but if you start putting it like I'm that much of a fool, there will be blood. Now open this door!
I wonder if this Sutter is related to the Sutter that died in the Bone Horde. Anyway, okay, that guy's coming this way. I don't... Deliveries to the back door only, of course. I don't remember there actually being anything of use or interest out here other than the obligatory blue star sign. So let's just get to it. This one is probably going to be the most painful one to die in, if I die. Oop.
Is that you?
Anyway. Yeah, I'm Kevel. It's me. Is that upstairs?
What do I see there?
You didn't see anything, man. Don't even worry about it.
Nothing now.
What is going on with the room brushing in this place?
Thought I saw something.
Must have been your imagination, and or the wind, and or rats. Possibly all at the same time. A hallucinated storm of rats.
What was that?
Oop.
It was just nothing.
It was indeed just nothing. Okay. Loot, loot, loot. I didn't even pay attention to what the loot goal is. You know, there can't be that many people that come to this restaurant. This must be like... This has got to be like a restaurant in the sense of those like mafia cover businesses where it's like it's not a real restaurant, but they have like the vaguest facade of a restaurant where the real business is conducted in the back. Because like we're looking at what? There's 3 chairs there. We got like 2 tables. Unless everybody is standing, we've got like... This has got like a capacity of 3. And also, like, what is going on with this pass bar situation? Like, this is the back of house? Does that mean this is back of house also? I guess so. Anyway. Enough with the pedantics. There is...
Did I just see what I think I saw?
You did, but it would be better if you ignored that. Yeah, there's that guy wandering around. There is... like, yeah, just this guy, is it? I think this guy's gonna wake up if I pick the lock, though. Right next to him. Sometimes the AI is just, like, unbelievably sensitive when it comes to lockpicking next to them. I don't really know what makes them that way. I assume it's some sort of, like, alertness sensitivity setting or something, but I have only draw-meted a little, not a lot, so... Okay. Let's try and not kill myself on this. This will be my, like, 1 rope arrow in the whole run that I don't attempt to retrieve. Okay, here we go. Get those cat jams ready. The song of my people.
They're so busy gambling their money away. They won't notice if I take a bit.
Alright. Let's just clear this up.
I'm getting too jumpy.
Oh, there's one here too. Whoops. This will be my 1 gratuitous use of water arrows.
Quiet now. Hey,
I don't remember...
I got you now, Tappa.
Great. I'm glad you decided to notice me. Alright, well, thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. May your brain be less melted tomorrow. You? What do you mean you? Who is this? Oh, it's this guy. Okay. I genuinely do not remember this background music being so loud. It's like, it's loud enough that it is legitimately interfering with my ability to hear the NPCs here. I think I missed a conversation. I'm pretty sure those guys over there that I stole from a little bit ago are supposed to say something. About, like, somebody loses count. Some such. Anyway. I am... Oh, he's got a healing potion, though. But he is an archer. Okay, well, we won't need healing if we don't get caught, so... let's just carry on with this.
Donald and Reuben can
Whoop.
kill each other for all I care. While they fight over the vase, they stay out of my way.
Yeah, but while they're squabbling, they ain't fencing the vase, neither. That vase is just gonna stay locked up in Lord Donald's lair.
Yeah, but it's not like it's doing Donald any good, since Lord Reuben has the key to the lockup.
Ain't doing me no good, neither. That sapphire vase is worth more than the rest of the score from Randall's combined. I didn't become a downwinder to work for free. I want my cut.
Don't worry, you won't be getting your cut at all.
What do I see there?
Okay, I should not have gotten away with that, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, now it's time to remember where the hell to go. Do I have a... No, okay.
Who's there? Is someone there?
Yeah, okay. Well... I don't want to spend one of the
Soon enough.
flash bombs on this guy. I think that would be a senseless waste at this stage. Oh, and he's got loot, too. I opened this a second ago and I wasn't even paying attention to the loot goal. 2,000. And the bracelet I have to steal counts towards that, so that's good. I really don't want to have to go back into the casino to get those things that the dudes are guarding in a way that literally is impossible to get to without alerting somebody. Okay, another flash bomb. This is always good.
Stiff Reuben and you're gonna end up worm food. Look, KV, freelancing is just too damn risky. We pay Reuben and he keeps the heat off us, helps us move the merchandise and gives us a place to crash. I guarantee you the streets won't give you such a sweet deal. Now get your ass north side and pay your tribute.
Anyway. Right. So the only way... Yeah. That's right. Okay, so wait. No, this does tell us something, kind of. Because Donald's is west, in theory. And Reuben's is north. Okay.
Ah! Oh, is someone over there? Help! Help!
Yeah, okay, we're... This is going about as well as all of the last levels have. That... Okay, what direction is that? That is south. This is east, but it opens some stuff, so I think we want to do that. I think... Oh, yeah, okay. So there's some loot. That's good. A fire arrow that I'm never going to use. And... okay. 38 definitely goes somewhere. I don't know if it goes somewhere that I want to go. Is this guy supposed to be sleeping, or what's his deal? Anyway, whatever. I cannot imagine getting a good rest sleeping in a place like this. Like, not only would it be cold, but the smell would just be exceptional. Oh, that's a cucumber. I thought that was a moss arrow. Okay, wait a second. This is... No, this is going south. This leads to Reuben's place, I think. Okay. But there will be loot.
Davy, till Donald and Reuben quit their bitchin'. Best we just stick to our own turf. I'm too much Donald's man to risk it north side.
Well, I am neither. I am my own man. And consequently, I am just lost. What do you mean? What are you doing? How? Okay. Something is definitely going on, and it's the slow draining of my sanity. Is somebody fighting a spider? Is that what's happening? I just heard, like... I heard some, like, metal on metal clashing over there. It would be really helpful if you just stand, yeah, just about there. Just about there would be good. Is it Garrett, though? I hear the spider hissing. Genuinely, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Are you upset because of... This spider is alerted for some reason. I don't know what I possibly could have done to make all of these guys upset. Hi.
It was just nothing.
Sure was. Am I winning? Thanks, Dad. Maybe. I'm in the most, well, at least for me, the most tedious mission of the game. Not because it doesn't have interesting, like, stealth challenges, but just because it is so impossible for me to create a mental map of this place. Like, what?
I saw something. Something's
Okay,
wrong
I'm going
here.
east now, which is not the direction...
I'm gonna sick the dogs on. Hey!
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to find somewhere to deal with you, my friend. Where... Wait. Nope, that is a bad direction to be going. And that's also a bad direction. This is possibly even worse, actually. Where did I... Okay, it was over here. I think. Maybe? Somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Step into my office. Unbelievable. Alright, well, I'm gonna just drink that right off your belt. Okay. This way is west. I want to be going west. I don't think this is actually the way that I want to be going west, though. I think that 38 sewer... The healing potion off of his belt. I think where I actually want to be going is... Okay, well this is loot, so this is good. Can never have enough of that. What is this?
Magrin, use the back door, 47 if you must visit. I don't give a damn what it does to your clothes. I will not risk Ruben's scum following you in. Until I get my key back and the vase is sitting on my mantelpiece, you're just gonna have to tolerate the inconvenience.
Okay, so... Wait, no, it's Ruben that has... Okay, so I want to be going to Ruben, actually. And Ruben is the one that's north? Yes. Okay, so I want to be going north. So in fact, let's just completely disregard the entire plan of action and just go here. Assuming I can pick my way into this. Which I absolutely cannot. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, I'm here. I don't want to be here. So... we want to go... I think I read that scroll already. We want to go this way?
These pressure doors, they're a bloody nuisance. You gotta go out of your way just to find the top and lever.
Slows down the intruders, though.
Who'd break in here? The only action we get is when somebody tries to skim off the top.
Well, this vase situation might give you all the action you need.
Hey, that's right. Be nice to bust some heads for a change.
Well, you guys can do all the head busting you want. I think... Yeah. If I am not mistaken, this... Is it this down the ladder, or... I know this room is important for some reason. Is it down the ladder, or is it over there that leads to Rubens? I think it might be... I think it might be over here. Maybe? Maybe? Hang on. Where does this go? It goes to a door I haven't opened yet. That's good. Yeah, that's... Okay. Did I shut Ruben's door like a moron earlier? Maybe I opened all the doors instead of... shut all the doors instead of opening them or something? That seems entirely yeah. Seems entirely possible. This is where the spiders are. Which is fine. That's extra fine. I also need to deal with the whole bracelet situation, which is down here somewhere. Which is the... Okay, that's 38. So 37 is... What about that one? What about that one? Let's see. Let's find out. And also, what's over here? Anything useful? Hey, what are you? Oh, no, this is this place. Okay, I've inadvertently gone back to the correct direction. Or what I think is the correct direction. Yeah, okay. So maybe it wasn't that one. Alright. Well, back to it. I love Thieves Guild. Okay, that's not where I want to go at all. Over here, yes. Okay. Then over... Wait. Yes, okay, over here. Okay, how about we flip all of the... No. Hang on, hang on. Oh. 37 is Donnell. I don't even want to be going to Donnell. I want to be going to Ruben. Okay. Good. This is legitimately the most high stakes part of the run, because if I fail somewhere in here, I genuinely am not going to be able to navigate back in like a timely manner. I'm going to forget the entire layout. Oh, this is this. Okay. This is not where I want to be going. This is the Overlord's Fancy. I really don't want to be going there. This is... We don't have a... Hang on. Oh, hello. Two things I'm never going to use, but I'll take them anyway, because I'm a kleptomaniac. Okay.
Who's there?
Nobody's here.
Hello?
Nobody's here. Just cool your jets. Uh-oh. I was going to see if there was something up here
Come on now, come on out then.
of, uh-oh. Oh my god, where's the archer? There he is. No thanks. Gonna see A, what's up here, and B, get rid of this guy so that he doesn't shoot me in the back, but he instead shot me in the front. What is this, and is it of any use? It's not even real. Good. Oh! We don't need to get into 38 at all. We need to get in, like... We're in, like, 48 territory, so in fact, where I need to go is down here. Nice refreshing swim in the raw sewage. Okay. So in fact, what I need to do is that, and now I should be able to probably progress. I sure hope so. The fact that one day I'm going to have to do all this at speed concerns me. Rain, who was on here earlier, and I are going to be doing a race through this game.
Sutter's job last night?
Heard he came in pretty late. You get something good?
Don't he wish?
Okay.
He's up in this lady's bedroom, all quiet like, when he hears
We're
her
in.
outside.
He got caught?
Nothing so tame. He can scarp out the way he came quick enough, but he don't want to go till he's got something. So he sweeps everything on the dresser, jewelry, candlesticks, whatnot, into his sack, gets halfway down the stairs, when the sack starts leaping about.
What?
He's cut the lady's cat, too. Cat claws a hole in the sack. Everything falls out except the cat. And that's halfway up his arm with claws every which way. He had to jump in the river to get the damn thing off. Left a trail of blood and water over half the city just going home.
Classic. One of the best conversations in the game, in my opinion. Doesn't quite make the slog through the sewers worth it.
My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
Yes, they are.
I'm getting too jumpy. Huh?
Yes, you are.
I thought I saw something.
Yeah, you did, but you didn't. You didn't see anything. Is this pickable? Nope. Of course not. Why would it be pickable?
Quiet now.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be, in the aforementioned race, I'll have to be doing this as I am now, Ironman on Expert, because I've been playing this game since I was a kid. He has not played it all that much, though, which means all he has to do is, beat it on normal. As many saves as he wants. I think I can still take him, even with that, but we'll see. We'll see. My performance in the Bone Horde yesterday does not fill me with great confidence.
Thought I saw something.
There's another door to get in here. Yeah.
Think I'd be used to rat noises by now.
And there's not even anything in here. No. Okay, what about this? There's like a... There's a storage cupboard or something around here that's got... Or maybe it's in the other basement. Okay, this definitely is not going to work, right? Yeah. Anyway, there's a storage cupboard that's got some equipment and stuff in it. It might have a flash bomb. And like one piece of loot or something. Okay, this is not the room I was thinking of at all, but I'll take it. This goes where? that goes upstairs. Okay. This goes here. Oh, wait. I have not looted this. Yeah, that's... I'm never using that. I cannot think of any possible reason for me to need to use a mine. I mean, if it was a gas mine, sure, but I don't think gas mines are even in Thief 1, so... Or maybe they are. Okay, well, a speed potion is not the worst loot of all time.
What's that?
Okay, I think there's loot in the sink. Yep. This is good. If it turns out I grossly miscalculated and this is actually completely the wrong mansion, I'm going to be mildly upset. Okay, I think that's the key to whatever it is that's in the basement. I am in danger.
Oh well. Must do nothing.
I don't know why he can't see me, but I'm not going to complain. I guess I wasn't poking up enough over the counter? I mean, I was full bright there, so there's no other explanation. I'll take it, though. Anyway, what do we have here?
For the last time, tell the maid to stay out of the banner room and don't touch anything in it. It is the room where I can have peace of mind. My collection is too precious to risk any clumsiness from cleaning.
Well, we're going to clumsy that right up. I would like to see if this key works before I do anything else. This is over here? Yes. Is this a short... Oh, this is this place.
I'm getting too jumpy.
I see. Right, okay. So that's the other entrance to here, and consequently I will not be going that way at all. Okay, toilets. Of course we need those. We'll be taking that. 494. We're gonna need some more loot than that. This is... I mean, I like the wood paneling here. I guess this is supposed to be like a... Shit. Somebody... It's not over here, is it? Okay. Yeah. I guess it's supposed to be a dining room or something? What is this? Oh, right. Okay.
My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
I don't think anybody else ever goes in there, so that should have been safe. I hope. This mansion kind of confuses me. In terms of, like, the layout. Like, what are any of these rooms for? Why does this man just have a room that's got a bunch of benches in it? And nothing else. It's like a church, but like not set up like a church. Just, or well, more like a waiting room. Can they hear if you open and close doors? No. Those are silent, I believe. At least as far as the game is concerned. They do sometimes notice if you open or close doors, I think, though. That might... They might not do that in Thief 1. I think they do that in Thief 2, like they'll notice that a door is open or something, and that makes them, like, slightly suspicious. It doesn't make them search for you, I think, unless they already had, like, a couple other things tripping their suspiciousness. Yeah, that seems about right.
Oop. Thought I saw something.
Also, it's an interesting choice to have the ceiling tiles, or I mean the ceiling tiles be like floor tiles here. Like, that is definitely a floor texture. And the whole place too. It's just like the same ceiling floor texture. Okay. Yeah, that's not important. Also not important. Well, this bit's important. We won't meet Victoria until the next mission, though. Which is, and this is true, the best mission in the game. And a strong contender for one of the best missions in any game. At least in my opinion. Some people do not share that opinion, and that is completely valid because it's very confusing to navigate in a different way than the Thieves Guild. But at least it has, like, recognizable landmarks, and it's not the same, like, couple of brick textures over and over and over again. This is the safe, isn't it? This is just the safe. Or, wait a second. Is he stupid enough to have made his front door key also the safe key? Yeah, no. Okay, it's not necessarily over for us. There's... Never mind, it might be over. It might be over for us. I might have come to the wrong mansion. That's... not good. Yeah, that's... Okay, well, we'll just have to come back later then. I love Thieves Guild. I love Thieves Guild. I wish that the like some of the room layouts and like enemy patrols and stuff were just placed inside of a level that did not have all of this extra stuff in between it. I mean, some of the good sneaking is in these like in between areas, but it's just, man, sewers are just not a compelling level type to me, like ever in any game. I don't think I have seen a sewer that I legitimately enjoy. The only reason I tolerate this sewer is because it's in Thief. Wait a second. Because the dogs get damp? No. Well, partly. I mean, I don't want to ruin the J's, you know. But, Oh, wait a second. Is this? Okay, who opened that? Definitely wasn't me. Oh.
Hey.
Okay, this could be extremely dangerous. I might be about to throw the run here, but...
Over there. Someone get him!
Let him get me!
Oh, this isn't the... Oh my god, this isn't the right... The other one on the other side has the loot. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine and normal and cool. So I think it's... No. Wait a second. I went... Oh no. We wanted to go to Rubens, which is north. For some reason, my brain just labeled like, because we go here, which is objectively west, but then you go that way, which is north. So I was like, oh, this is the north one, therefore it must be Rubens. But no, that's Donnell's. Okay. This is fine. We can recover from this. This is not even... That doesn't even connect to anything. I don't know why I went that way. I love Thieves Guild. Okay. How about... this? No. Wait a second. Yeah, no. Okay, how about this way? All I have to do, once I get to Good, we're back here. Okay. I love Thieves Guild. All we have to do is get to the other mansion, get the key, find the bracelet on the way, which is in some, like, obscure-ass side room. Well, it's not that obscure, I guess, but, like, the hiding place that it's in is extremely obscure, and I would think borderline impossible to find if you didn't know where to look. You know, I'm gonna actually just shortcut through the casino. Maybe I do want to go through the casino. These guys have settled down. We have the casino key, we can just get through here. These guys are even facing the other way, which makes it easier. I can just... Kinda missed my chance to get... Oh, that's not even loot, that's just a healing potion. I mean, a healing potion would not go amiss under these circumstances. But it's really not worth it. I'm going to end up just instantly using it. And... Okay, so this is where we want to go. This guy even has a healing potion, so we're fine. Somewhere in one of the... Oh no. I don't know what any of these do. Let's just leave that alone. Let's just not touch that. Oh, never mind. Never mind, let's touch that, actually. I've changed my mind. Because somewhere in, like, one of these... Oh, this is this place. Okay. So that's the other entrance to... That's the main entrance to Rubens. So we can just close that up. Whoops. We'll open 14, because I don't remember what it even is. Oh, it's not that side room, is it? And that guy's got a bow. Okay, so that's less than ideal. Is this just actually... Oh.
What's that in the shadow?
This is just actually Ruben's section of the basement. Okay. I think... I think the bracelet is in, like... Shit.
I'm harmless.
Yeah, you are, but... It doesn't save you from head trauma.
Well, who then?
Probably Garrett. He's the only one sly and foolish enough to pull a job like that.
My cousin's gone.
That's me. Sly and foolish. Mostly foolish. I like how that's clipping through the wall. Anyway. Bracelet is, I think, not in here. I think it's in one of the brick, like, side... Wait, do we have... Oh, there's a mine. I mean, you gotta have a landmine next to where you sleep. Just for safety purposes, of course.
Did I just see what I think I saw?
Okay. The less guys walking around, the better. To be honest. I would rather not take any risks, says the man who tripped the alarm in Ramirez's place because of taking unnecessary risks. Although, actually, to be fair, in that circumstance, that shouldn't have happened because that man should have been KO'able, but for some reason he's not. So... That one, I think, is not entirely on me. I guess we're gonna... Because I think... Yeah, okay, so this is actually progress. Is this just straight up the correct basement? Oh no, this is this place again. Okay, well there is loot here, so I'm going to make a pit stop here anyway.
What's that I heard?
What? Why were you running? Oh, did he see me, like, walk past or something? Oh my god. I literally have not
fun gutting you, boy.
pull the sword out this entire time.
Can't you hit any harder?
Help! Over here!
You'll have to do
Oh
better
my
than
god.
that.
Okay. That's... Oh, shit. There's a guy over here. Okay, where's the I see him lady? Oh, she's over here. Okay, well, she's not...
Thief! Thief!
Says the woman standing in the middle of the Thieves Guild. But anyway, it's fine. As long as she doesn't run for help. There's an awful lot of landmines in here, I gotta say, for a Thieves Guild. I too set up a Claymore tactical mine, facing outward from my bed when I go to sleep.
We chose our profession in defiance of the greed of the monarchy. We will not live for the sake of taxes to fatten the nobles' pockets. We choose to live the only life available to those who would truly be free. We are thieves. Help, thief! Oh, wait, you have...
Dead guy over here.
He's not dead. He's sleeping. And so are you now, because you had valuables on your purse. Or on your person. In your purse, on your person. I think one of these is like triangle tooth and the other one is square tooth or something like that. Or at least... Yeah, I think... No? Really? They're both triangle. Okay, well, is this one a two-stage lock at least? Yeah, okay. Okay, we got a flash bomb... I cannot speak. We got a flash bomb refill, which is good. I don't think I need anything else from there. Somewhere abouts here, possibly even, is Rubens.
What?
Oh wait, this might be... Yeah, I think over there is Rubens, and then this might be where the bracelet is.
Garrett, you're crazy
good.
for coming down here.
Surrender.
I sure am.
Someone get him!
I'm crazy about the Thieves Guild, that's what I am.
After him.
Is this sufficiently dark? Guess we'll find out. Excuse me. Would you oblige me by stepping slightly into the shadows? Yep, there we go. Okay, that goes somewhere I don't want to go, I think. This is the bracelet room, I believe. Yeah, this is the bracelet room. Okay. Which is not in this obviously placed box.
Tom, you're my #1 man. I trusted you to select my personal staff, and you witnessed for each and every one of them. I've also trusted you with the only key to my mansion because of your unmatched loyalty. But don't think that my faith in you means that I'll ignore your responsibilities. Consider this a friendly reminder. If Donald's people get into my home and get the key to his master's safe, you are accountable. And you know I always collect my debts. Ruben.
Anyway, are you actually carrying the key, or... No? Anyway, somewhere in... Yeah, there it is. There's the bracelet we're looking for. Casino key, that key, okay. Where... You have gold on the floor, you're not actually carrying the key. That... Sure you're not carrying the key? Maybe he only carries the key on, like, normal or... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. I think it's, like, on one of the difficulties it's in the box, and on one of the difficulties it's on his belt, and then it's in the bookshelf for this one or something. But, anyway. It's one of the things I really like about Thief is the,
Damn rats around here.
the variety that you get on the different difficulty settings. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure that there's that many people, or almost anyone, that really plays it on hard, because it's just kind of expert light. Like, you have the restrictions, some of the restrictions, but not all of the extra objectives. and not all of the extra everything else. Yeah, Ruben's house, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So yeah, I did remember correctly that the bracelet was in like a brick tunnel section, but it was not the brick tunnel section I thought it was. It sounds like we got a servant and a sword guard, maybe? There's a spider in here that'll freak out if I get...
hate rats.
Me too.
There. What was that? There. You got a bow.
Oh my god. Just settle down, man. Settle right down. Is this the storage room I was thinking of earlier? There's definitely one of the basements has like a little closet with the equipment and stuff in it. If I don't get enough for the loot goal inside Ruben's place, I might possibly go insane on the spot. There is a couple other places I'm thinking of. There's one that I definitely bypassed earlier. When I went into that room with all the crates, there's like a room that's adjacent, I think, that has some loot in it that I did not go into. Genuinely, what's with all the mines? Let's make use of them, why don't we? Okay, that might have been a poor decision. That might have been an exceedingly poor decision, actually. I sort of did not account that the room brushing might overlap and alert these guys. Yeah. Cool.
I definitely did that on purpose to create an additional challenge, and not because I'm an idiot.
Anyway, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is completely fine. Even the bow guy that patrols up there. He's the most fine of all. Perhaps. I think there's a couple... Oh no, it's just this lady. I was gonna say, I think there's a couple of guys in here, but no. And there's not even any valuables. Okay, that's a shame. Some of the texturing choices in this game are just bizarre. Like, I mean, we have legitimately, like, good texturing going on in here. Like, we've got these, like, varied surfaces and things. Then we have just, like, gray brick. Gray brick everywhere.
Did you see that?
I was not wanting to risk running up to them on the wood. Wood is actually... I used to think for the longest time that wood and stone were equivalent levels of loudness in this game, but actually wood is slightly louder than stone, and if you run up behind somebody on wood, you can alert them sometimes. So... Oh, this is the room with... Another mine? I'm not even gonna bother. Another mine? What could you possibly need all of these mines for? Like, genuinely... On any difficulty, even on normal, like when you kill people, what could you possibly need all of those mines for? Okay. I'm gonna really just hope that the vase is worth loot. I think it is. But I'm basically at the mercy of the vase when I get back to the other place. 'Cause... Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble if that's not worth something. Notes to self! Or, sorry, notes to self! Fence loot from Lord Brocious' job. Transfer funds to foreign accounts. Have Frederick killed for disloyalty. Feed Kitty. Meet Lady Valerius for info on Lord B. Hide key to Donald's master safe behind the secret panel in my room. Truly a criminal mastermind. I think Kitty is supposed to be the spider, actually.
Freeze!
Good. Yeah. I like how the other guy stays asleep during this. That's, you know... Since we're being chased anyway, let's just do the 2-for-1 special. Are you alert now, too? No, you're not. Okay, another flash bomb is never a bad thing. Another healing potion is also not a bad thing. I don't think this leads to anywhere that I haven't already been. Never mind. It totally does. Okay, let's leave that for later. Maybe I go out that way. Who's... Oh my god. Alright, how about this? How about there is a room that is dark? Maybe? Possibly?
You're gonna learn what pain is all about.
I'd really rather not use a flash bomb on this man. Does the house key open this? No. Also no. Alright. Does this key open this? Yeah, okay. Well, we had to do that, I guess. I mean, we didn't have to, but... It's much more expedient to do it that... There's another one? Oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna finish you, Garrett.
Are you supposed to be... Is this guy supposed to be Ribbon? Holy shit! He does fucking damage. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's got hands. That much is abundantly clear. I only have one flash bomb. You know what? We're going for it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, that could have gone better. It mostly stems from me being so impatient with the Thieves Guild. No, Lord Brocious here doesn't really deserve to get robbed. He did enough work on the sound design that I think he should get a pass. Somewhere is like a... It's like a switch or something, is it? There was like a switch to move the painting. Wait, no, never mind. Never mind.
Keep a close eye on the key. Lose it and the Randall job will have been nothing but a sightseeing trip. I swear that Donald gives thieves a bad name.
Now I can get my vase.
I sure can. Right. What is this? 1600 loot. Okay. Okay, we're fine. I think. I think we're fine. Oh, there's another healing potion. Good. I don't actually want to risk going that other way, so instead we are going to, like, the way that I hadn't been. So we're just going to backtrack, get the hell out of here, basically. Going to go these... What? Okay, or I could just accidentally stumble into the part of the basement that I did not want to go to. I mean... More loot never goes amiss. However... Ah, this is what I need. Okay. leaving the rest of it alone. It is absolutely not worth it. Even with as many healing potions as I have, if there's even one single archer, I am bust. So, let us instead go right this way. Okay, I'm not convinced that this is the right way at all, but I'm gonna go to it anyway. Oh, wait, no, I recognize that, which means... it should be over here. Yes, okay, good. Now all I have to do is find my way back to... oh yeah, right. In here has, like... I think there's another room that has loot in it. Maybe not. Oh no, I was just thinking of that place. Okay, never mind. That... I did get everything over here. But... yeah. This is the exit. Okay. In that case, I think I'm gonna blow one of my speed potions to just... oh, this is not the right way at all. I think we want to be going over here, is it? Yes. Here, and then in here? No, this way. Then this way? Then... this way. Yep, okay. Perfect. I'm not going to curse us and say that we're home free, but I think we have a fighting chance to get out of this tonight. I feel like I'm going to look at the mission time at the end of this and find out that I only spent, like, maybe an hour in here, but it's felt like 3, I swear. Okay, yeah, perfect. Alright, so... yeah, unless, like, the game crashes or something, I am legitimately home free. Yep, okay, perfect. Let's get the hell out of here. And never speak of this place again. Until I have to go through here at speed during the race. Rain legitimately hates this place so much that he wanted us to skip it, but I was like, no, I don't think we can skip it in good spirit. But I was like, maybe you could skip it if you give me a head start by, like, something that would have to be, like, a debilitating amount, like maybe 40, 45 minutes, something like that. I mean, we'll determine the exact specifications when it comes time, but, oh, 57 minutes. So I was actually in under an hour. And an airborne knockout. Nice. Alright. Going to take a brief little break here. To grab myself a snack. This is the wrong screen that I'm showing to you. To grab myself a snack, so please enjoy the puffy ambience. for the best mission in the game.
I was contacted by a woman named Victoria. She claims to represent a client who was impressed by the way I took care of Ramirez, and now wants me to steal something for him. The target is a magical sword, owned by a nobleman and collector named Constantine. Little is known about Constantine except that he is an eccentric new face in the city, and mostly keeps to himself. Victoria says the sword will probably be on display, but it will be well protected by guards and security systems. She also mentioned that the guards are tough and organized, and the mansion is confusing to navigate in. The house was constructed recently, so I've had to piece together my own map from observation and hearsay. Sounds like the place is a bit of a maze. I guess if you're rich enough, you can build any sort of madhouse to live in. This is going to be a challenging job, but it'll pay better than the last few I've taken. As usual, the front entrance is heavily guarded, but I've managed to find another way in. Of course, once I've picked up the sword, I'll still have to worry about getting back out.
Getting out isn't that bad. Okay, what is... We just have take the opportunity to steal other valuables. That's delightfully unspecific. Okay. There's a lot of tile. We're going to be needing pretty much all of these moss arrows, I think, just for insurance purposes. Oh, maybe we don't want all of these moss arrows, actually. We definitely want all of the flash bombs. Man, if I'd taken the time to steal, like, one more thing in Thieves Guild... That's fine. I don't think... Because there's water arrows around the mansion. I don't think there's going to be any scenario where I'll use 11 of them. Or no, 13 of them, rather. No, 11 of them. My brain is so cooked. Anyway. Let's get going. As much as I love it, I think I'm not going to be visiting the Little Big World today. It is simply too much of a risk. I mean, yes, there is loot, yes, there is the information on Constantine, but I can get the information on Constantine in a place that is not likely to break my legs and kill me. So, right, take this out. Take this guy, never mind. In that case, let's go here instead, because there is some loot in this pillar. Even though I love this place and have visited many times, I still get a little bit turned around sometimes, so I'm gonna do this
Someone there?
relatively methodically. Floor by floor, more or less. This is a new level. It is the best level in the game. For reasons that will become clear.
Who's that there?
Shit.
Hey! Hold it right there, Tapper.
How about I just climb up a ladder?
Next time I'll see blood.
No, you won't. Oh shit, are you gonna... Actually, hang on. I have a bunch of... I can afford to deal with this. Hang on. Let's draw aggro on a couple of you guys. We get bang for our buck here. And they'll get bopped on the head and thrown down the stairs for their trouble. Yeah, okay. We can't go into the basement this time. We will be back here later. A long time in the future, we'll return to this place. And we will get to see what's in the basement, but today we don't get to see what's in the basement. We only get to see the unusual architectural features of... Holy shit. The unusual architectural features of the rest of the house. I almost picked that guy's key. But alas, gotta be faster than that. Okay. Right, so we're going to run out of this part of the house pretty quickly, I think. There's like a kitchen and then, yeah, kitchen and then that just goes to the garden, I think. That's not what I wanted to do. I actually just wanted to eat one of the deer legs. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what is the loot goal? 1,500. Okay. That should be not too difficult to reach. That's not where I want to go at all. This goes to the garden, right? Yeah, okay, we don't want to go to the garden yet. I'm going to do the rest of the first floor before the garden. You know, it occurs to me that might have been a misuse of the moss arrow. I think there's more in the garden, so Shit. I think I should be able to restock. Okay, we may need that healing potion at a later date. Gotta love the art room. Everybody's gotta have an art room. Everybody's gotta have a guy patrolling at the end of a well-lit hallway. That was a good use of my resources. I'm glad that that made the area dark. The moss arrow... Sorry, I'm not reading the chat as much as I should. The moss arrow basically negates... It's like it creates a carpet for you to walk on, so it negates the noise of the tiles, because tiles are the loudest surface in the game.
Hello?
Well, tiles and metal. I think... I think tile and metal might be tied for the... Nice double table there. Might be tied for the loudest. That goes upstairs. We don't want to go upstairs yet. That goes to the basements. Also don't want to go there. This goes... Ah, right. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Because we have valuables. This is the sort of atrium room, yeah, which doesn't actually have anybody guarding it this time. Next time we're here it's going to, but... Okay, I think it's time to go... Yes, to the garden.
Alright, what is that?
That guy's upstairs, so I do not give a hoot about him.
Huh?
Alright. Yeah, you'll notice some unusual architectural features in this place. I think, if I'm not mistaken, over here is one of the more unusual architectural features. This might not be the place I'm thinking of. Oh, good. Okay, how about that one? There we go. Okay, this is not the place I was thinking of. This actually leads to the second floor. I can use this later, though. Okay, maybe I'll come back this way and I'll use that to get to the second floor. Got a flash bomb. 8 flash bombs. We're doing good. We're going to be needing those later because they're... Oh. Okay, there's a refund for my irresponsibly used water arrow earlier. Yeah, we're going to be needing some flash bombs later because the sword room is a bit of a headache sometimes. I think this is the place. Nope. Ah. Well, this is how you get to the Little Big World. I don't know that I really want to go there. As I mentioned earlier, it seems like an unnecessary risk. It is kind of a neat area, though. Could be kind of spicy to go there, though. Just because. Oh, yeah. This ambient is such a vibe. That also goes to the basement. We don't get to go there yet. That's why I set this to my intermission. Just soothes the soul. Okay. I will consider going to Little Big World. Just because it would be kind of funny. Only problem with Little Big World is that I will definitely get hurt and probably die. Okay, do we have any moss arrow enjoyers in here? Excuse me? Do we have... Maybe? Yes. There is a... Well, actually, I was going to say there's a specific room I'm looking for. There's a couple of specific rooms I'm looking for in the garden. One because it has loot, and it's just a bizarre little room. And one because it has information that we need. And I don't think either of them are this way. One's in, like... wherever the greenhouses are. Which I can never remember. Ah, over here, I think.
Oh well. Must do nothing. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Yes, okay. It's somewhere... maybe not in here, but, like, somewhere nearby to here, certainly. Oh, yeah, okay. This is one of the ones I was looking for, because we have some loot up here. Pay no attention to the, physics-defying water. Oops. You know, I thought I was being slick there. I thought I could retrieve that. I think I'm going to just... Hello? Thank you. I think I'll just do it that way. Somewhere, like, in here, I think? This ridiculously large fireplace? No? I could swear there was like a goblet in there or something. I mean, we have this. Brings us to 941, so we're actually very healthy on the loot goal. And I think all I have is... yeah. The only other thing is incriminating evidence, which is in one of the other greenhouse rooms. Or the Little Big World. It is also in there. It's a lot more sketchy in Little Big World, though. And by sketchy, I mean I might actually die. Oh, no. Okay, so I don't actually remember where the key to that is. Okay, what is this? Okay, it opens this. Okay, well that certainly doesn't go amiss, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Cool. You know, I'm actually inclined to do something incredibly irresponsible. Here we go. I'm going to do something. Yeah, this is an incredibly normal house. I'm going to say fuck it, we ball. We're going to the little big world because I know that the evidence is there. Well, like an alternative copy of the evidence. And it would be really good if this current would move me faster than this. This feels like I'm swimming against the current. I don't have a breath potion. I don't have a breath potion. Do I have a healing potion? I have 3 deer legs. I have 2 healing potions. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. Didn't drown. So that's good. I think there's a breath potion in here. Yeah. We're still inside the house, by the way. What do you have? Healing potion? Yeah, I'm going to be needing that because I'm going to more than likely shatter my kneecaps when we get to the big part of Little Big World. Just imagine being the guy that's assigned to patrol this place. How do you even access this? Oh, absolutely. This house is unironically, a big part of why I love this game so much. Alright, down we go. Oh, just you wait. Somebody dropped their ring. And here we are. The problem with this place is that I always misjudge the jumps. The depth perception in this place is legitimately hell. How many ropes do I got 3 ropes to get through this. I think that there are more ropes if I go up here. I believe that there are rope arrows acting as like pins in a pin cushion. Okay. Managed to get out of that one okay. The other part of the reason why this place is so dangerous is that, oh yeah, okay. So no, it's a piece of thread actually. Shit. Yeah. The other reason why this place is so dangerous is that, how am I even gonna get up there? The dismounting of the arrows is there any lore behind this secret area? So this whole area, the little part and the big part, this was added in the gold version of the game. It didn't exist in the original Dark Project release. There is... I mean, do you want the spoiler explanation or the non-spoiler explanation? The non-spoiler explanation is that it is not a joke, and that's about all I can say about it. Okay, I think I'm gonna just take this one. Spoiler one? Okay. So Constantine, who we are going to be, we're here to steal the sword from Constantine. Constantine is billed as being an eccentric nobleman. He is not an eccentric nobleman. He is, in fact, well, in-game, he's just called the Trickster. He's a god, basically. He's like the nature chaos god. So it is possible and even likely that he is able to just resize himself to exist in these areas. He is kind of... I wouldn't say it's like quite the in-world version of Satan, but like he's certainly billed that way because the Hammerites builder is kind of a Jesus-ish figure. Jesus, of course, being a carpenter, although the builder is a smith. And the reason that we know that it's likely that Constantine can resize himself is due to the fact that I can find the incriminating evidence on him in this place, which is not quite... It's not here, it's in the... there's a sort of study-ish area. However... I mean, the fact that these guys exist in here is a little bit unlikely. But they do get sort of mutated into horrific rat/ape people later on. So it is entirely possible, I think, that Constantine eats Doritos, by the way. Canon lore. Constantine is a real gamer. He probably drinks Mountain Dew over here as well. Anyway, yeah, the fact that they're like transformed into these horrific sort of beastie creatures suggests to me, anyway, that they might not be... Well, and just, you know, the general fact that they're, like, completely unfazed by patrolling a house that has this sort of architecture in it. They might be, like, some kind of creations of his. I can't be bunny hopping too quickly there because I might actually die. That's a legitimate thing with the in-game physics, by the way. If you reach a sufficient velocity, Garrett just dies instantly. And you can do that relatively easily in this area just because of how damn big it is. So, this bit right here, we have to go up onto the desk, and this is the bit that concerns me. This is where I might actually die and have to restart. Because getting back onto these rope arrows is going to be a bit of an issue. I think I'm gonna have to just say that... Whoop, here we go. Yeah, because I can just read this. Men often say, heavy is that... Wait, what does Constantine sound like? It's been a while since I've played this. Men often say, heavy is the head that wears the crown. For once they speak the truth. I've told the poor lads over and over, come not into my private retreat. Do they listen? Do they hear? If they fall victim to my sanctum, so be it. So yeah, he just sort of like sits here and writes that, which means the resizing thing is pretty likely. You know, actually, it occurs to me, this I think is wood. Maybe I'll go, yeah, like that. And it's always been kind of comedic to me that, ouch, that Garrett more than likely just has these giant coins just sort of like strapped to his back like a pack mule. Anyway, we can get out of here now pretty safely. I always like this. This is very cute. Up on top of the bed, there's some spiders for some reason. In here, I think there's some equipment, but I am absolutely not going to risk it. Neither of those are worth my time, effort, or risk in an Ironman run. It is also, by the way, entirely possible, if I miss my arrow shots, to softlock myself in here. Because the only exit is through this mouse hole. And the only way you can climb this mouse hole is if you have rope arrows. And if you don't have rope arrows, you're basically screwed. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so stingy with my rope arrows. Now, this leads to... Oh, this just leads back to this place. Okay, well, since we're going to be doing... Oh no. Since we're going to be doing the second floor, I was about to say, perhaps it is best if I go that way. Oh, okay, we made it. We made it. Alright, this is the quickest way to get to... Actually, this might even be the third floor. What? I was aiming for the table! I wanted to get the table leg, but... Okay, well, that's... I don't know if it's worth it to even try to retrieve that, to be honest. I have 2 rope arrows. I don't think I'm going to need them. No, that leads to the third floor. Okay, I would like to canvas the second floor a little bit, if only for the meme door. I also really love this room. There's a different room that's around here somewhere that is incredibly iconic. You know, I actually could just get it over with, grab the sword while I'm up here. Because the sword is really not far away at all. Main problem with the sword, however, is all of these guys, all of this tile, and all of this light. Yeah, there's the sword. Okay, can I climb this? Yes, I can. Can I get the sword? No. Can I get the sword now?
Time to take my
yes.
sword and get out of this crazy place.
I got stuck on the terrain there, and I got very scared. You absolutely will not find me because you're not capable of pursuing me through uneven terrain, my friend. Never mind, there's an exit there. Okay. You know what? It's fine. I'd like to at least pay a visit to a couple of the classic rooms while I'm in here. Because there's the really iconic one that Dusk used, which is nice. Which is not super far off from here, if memory serves. I see. I am incredibly lucky for this guy to have not noticed me.
Over there! Hey!
Yeah,
Where'd
okay.
you come from?
Well, you know, that's why I'm carting around all these flash bombs. Okay, so this is the atrium. So actually the spiral room is not around here. Spiral room I don't think has any loot in it. But this certainly has loot. Over here, specifically. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for this to settle down. And then I think I'm in the clear. You gotta pick this. Oh! Shit, does it just trigger by itself? I thought... No, it's fine. It's fine. Garrett has spaghetti arms. We're fine. We're fine, everyone. Okay. 1261. So I think I'm actually going to probably Oh, that just leads to the 3rd floor. That leads to the 1st floor. I think I'm going to probably get the loot goal just doing the 2nd floor, but I'd at least like to... I know that the Void Room has loot, so I could do that. I know that the Fly Room has loot. Could do that too. This is where Mr. Constantine lays his weary head.
Master, the one who trespassed your greenhouse is chastised. He did not know the rules, but spies there no longer.
Oh, okay, so that's the key to the other place that has incriminating evidence. I think there's gold in there, actually. Because I think there's, like, the incriminating evidence that's in there has to do with, like, he pays all of his workers in, like, gold nuggets. Anyway. A woman from Shalebridge who was acquitted of charges of robbery in a city court last week has been kidnapped by members of the Order of the Hammer. The woman is apparently being held in squalid conditions in Craig's Cleft prison. Whereas the Hammerites did not cite any official reason for the incarceration, one of the Order was quoted saying, "She hath sinned in the builder's eyes, and thy slothful laws hath touched her not at all." Anyway. We had to visit this guy, because, I mean... What trip to this mansion is complete without having a visit to the detail door? Oh! Okay. It's fine. This is the oversized fireplace I was thinking of earlier that was in the... I thought that nugget passage thing was in the... Shit. Maybe we'll do 2 heals just to be sure. I thought it was in that, the water room, but anyway. Okay, this way will kill me. The other way into the room will not. Is this one of these? This one? Yeah. Okay, that's a way out. This has some loot. Okay, so I could leave now. I could leave. I would like to do a little bit of sightseeing just because I love this place so much, though. This room definitely has loot. I think... Ow! I was gonna say, I think I can disperse these harmlessly. Okay, maybe I can't disperse that one. Anyway. It's fine. I will just snack on a deer leg. I will unhinge my entire jaw to eat a deer leg. Compendium of Natural Magic, Chapter 15, Tatiana's Flowers. These flowers grow primarily in the icy mountain caves of the Esse Range. By way of defense, they have evolved a method of warming and swirling the magical energy of the sentient plants and rocks discussed in the last chapter, lulling them to sleep. The flowers are named after Archmage Tatiana Jokovic, who pioneered their use in temporary negation of magical spells and systems. Alright, refund on my irresponsible water arrow use. Is there gold over here? No, but there is a potted plant, and that's basically the same thing. Maybe I have to go... Oh my god! Maybe I have to go a different way to get to the spiral room. I thought that there was an exit... There's also like a neat little forced perspective area. This is okay. This is this place. Maybe. Hang on. Where's this? Oh, right. That's that. I think it might actually, in fact, be. Okay, not there. Absolutely not there. Up here, maybe? Or... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. It's absolutely not there at all. If I can't find it in the next few minutes, I think I'm going to just leave. Those who want to see the, well, I have a feeling it's likely that most people watching this, especially most people watching the VOD, already know what the... I'm not going to make that mistake again. I already know what the rooms look like that I'm describing. The Void Room has a golden or silver nugget in it, I think. And the Spiral Room doesn't have anything in it, but it looks neat. Could I get there from the garden, maybe? I'm going to do a little check here, actually. One quick check, and if it's not there, then I'll just leave, I think. No. Garden's this way. Well, I mean, I technically could access the garden from the other way, but this way's faster. And there's a specific part of the garden I have in mind. This part, in fact. Yeah, is it in here? Oh, no, this is just this place. Well, okay, whatever. What about... Actually, no, there is one more place I could check. I think I'm going to hurt myself if I jump off of here, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine if I climb on the shrub. That, the hanging platform, which is over this way? I think? Yeah, I think it's this way. Somewhere over here, maybe? Oh, well, since we're here, we might as well go into the inner sanctum. Despite how dangerous Constantine claims that it is, there's actually nothing wrong with it. Mr. Constantine, I do hope our final renovations have met with your approval, and I would again like to thank you for your business. As one of the few lay architecture houses in the city, we've found we have quite a bit of proving ourselves to do, and the patronage of someone such as yourself is always appreciated. If there is anything else you would like built or modified, please let us know. Please also rest assured that we have no objections to taking further payment in this form, though we are, of course, deeply curious as to where you obtained such a quantity of raw gold. Raquel's Tome of Magic. Introduction. It is the erudite practitioner of magic who, in these days of pseudo-wizards carelessly wielding enchanted materials, retains the secrets of commanding the powerful sorcery found in the world of nature. For it was from listening to the hidden whispers of ancient oaks, of creeping vines, of desert sandstone pillars that civilized people first learns the abstruse ways of magic. So, I mean, yeah, at this point you're just supposed to think that Constantine is some sort of wizard who has a magic sword, but of course, he is not. He is a god. A goddamn pain in my ass, am I right? Har har. Which way is your hanging garden, Mr. Constantine? It's not that way. I legitimately have a better time navigating this than the Thieves Guild, despite its much larger size and much more convoluted layout. Because I don't think that the Thieves Guild is necessarily laid out in a way that is that convoluted. It's just that everything looks so similar to me that I am completely incapable of... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just leave then. I can't... I think the spiral room is up there, but whatever. It's really not that important. Anyway, yeah, it's the similar texturing and stuff in the Thieves Guild that makes it so that it is just impossible for me to create a mental map of the place. Do I have a speed potion by chance? No? Okay, well that's fine. It's not important. The only speed I need is bunny hopping.
Did that say? Stop!
Oh wait, you have loot. You have loot, you have loot! Okay, there we go. Alright. We got actually not too bad of a portion of the loot. Yeah, I think, given that I'm a little short on sleep from last night, I think I'm going to call it there so I can go to bed early. But let us not forget to save. Thanks for everyone who stopped by. I will be streaming on a whenever I feel like it basis at the moment.